Hi. You want me to have a role in Beauty and the Beast?
You heard that right, like something straight out of a fairy tale. Broadway in Boston's Disney's Beauty and the Beast invited me to perform on stage with them as a village girl.
They sent me music notes as if I know how to read this.
Which can only mean one thing. Time to dust off the dreams and warm up the vocal cords.
Yes, different from the rest of us is Belle.
Leading up to show day, the office turned into my own rehearsal studio. Every note, every line, one step closer to the spotlight.
Us is Belle.
And then it was time to take center stage at the Opera House.
It's show day, and I'm here for my call time.
For decades, Broadway in Boston has been bringing theatrical performances to the city. And if you remember, I've been invited before, but never for a solo.
I'm about to go meet the music director, Dar. He's been giving me feedback all week.
With a little help from musical director David Andrews Rogers, aka Dar, every word starts to fall into place.
Now there's no wonder that her name.
And every note feels a little closer to Broadway.
You're amazing.
But performing isn't just about singing. It's about choreography too, says assistant dance captain Emily Larger.
And you'll come to about number 12?
12 is my number.
The nerves kicked in,
They threw all this choreo on me.
and dancing took quite a bit of practice.
Very different from the rest of us.
But with the cast by my side, I think I eventually got the hang of it.
Beauty and the Beast.
The cast is a company of talent from across the country. Jasmine Villaroel grew up right here in Sharon, Massachusetts.
It's been really exciting, and I'm living at home, commuting to the theater for these next 3 weeks, and I've already had a former dance friends come, former dance teachers.
Jasmine plays a village lass and is part of the ensemble. But being a part of this cast is a full circle moment for her. She played the role of Belle in her high school production of Beauty and the Beast.
I was a sophomore, which was crazy exciting. I love Disney shows, and I've done 2 now because I was also Ursula in The Little Mermaid.
Her French and drama teacher sitting front row at tonight's performance.
Mr. Sapansky, he's been supporting me since I, left middle school. When he cast me as the sour kangaroo in the musical when I was in 6th grade, it meant so much to know that he believed in me in that way and trusted me with a role like that.
A reminder that every big dream starts somewhere small.
I don't even have words. It means everything as a teacher to make difference in one student's life. So that means a lot.
Jasmine's parents are her biggest fans.
She would go outside in her tutu and play outside, and she just loves performing. It is definitely surreal to sit there and to see her beaming, living out her dream.
The entire show where I just have a smile on my face.
And her advice for me?
It's gonna be scary. It's gonna be. But I think it is because you care. We all have your back, and we'll be supporting you from right behind.
Thank you for letting me join your cast. I know.
Let's do it.
This is Belle.
With Belle and the Beast leading the way, played by Kira Johnson and Fergie Felipe, this classic tale reminds us that beauty is more than what you see.
I think something that's always been so charming about Belle to so many people is she knows her worth.
It's about courage, transformation, and taking a chance.
We do our best to actually honor them the way that they are and also find new ways of them relating to each other. What we have felt from the audience is their willingness to go on that journey with us, and I think they know how much we love and respect these characters.
Very different from the...
With rehearsal for my scene wrapping up on stage,
Teamwork makes the dream work. All right, we're less than an hour to showtime.
backstage is where the magic happens. Characters created through makeup and costume. Each detail one step closer to stepping into the story.
It's showtime.
The lights hit, the music is playing, and for a moment, I'm not telling the story, I'm living it.
Now there's no wonder that her name means beauty. Her looks are far from parallel.
Maybe I missed a word or two, but somehow that didn't matter.
Very different from the rest of us.
Because Out there, it was pure joy. And just when I thought it was over,
please welcome WCPP Chronicle anchor Shayna Seymour.
An invitation back into the spotlight, the curtain call, a final bow in a story I'll never forget.
Oh my goodness, such an incredible experience. I am still smiling and thinking.